welcome. My name is Nicole Lineker Hamilton, and it's my great pleasure to welcome all of you into this sharing space. I will be your moderator this evening for tonight's conversation. Näss, wasn't it something? Wasn't it? Näss, by Moroccan choreographer Fouad Boussouf, has been touring across the globe. And tonight, and in fact this week, it makes its Canadian debut right here at Harbourfront Centre during the 2023-2024 Torque season. And it is my great pleasure now to welcome to the stage choreographer Fouad Boussouf. Welcome. Joining us on stage as well is translator extraordinaire Zara Badua. And for those of you who wish to come a little closer, you're welcome to do so. Fouad is telling you, come on down. You're welcome to come a little closer. We're going to have a talk back now, and we're also going to invite your questions partway into the talk back. And so let's begin, shall we? Welcome to Toronto, Fouad.
Thank you.
First time in Toronto.
First time in Toronto, yes.
Yes, how are we treating you? How are you digging our city?
Not so bad. No, really, we really enjoyed to be here, and it's a great pleasure. Thank you for this invitation, and thank you the audience, because we feel that this united ambience is powerful from you also. Thank you.
Yes. And thank you to you. What a powerful opportunity for us to witness the work this evening. Thank you for bringing it to us. Thank you, such a pleasure. And so let's talk about the work, shall we? The work entitled Näss is Arabic meaning people.
Yes.
Yes. And it was also inspired by a Moroccan musical group, Näss and Fouad.
Exact.
Yes.
How I can start? First, it was 2016. I just wanted to stop many kind of inspiration about my culture, European culture, French culture. And a friend of mine, directress of one theater in France, she told me, why not doing something about where you come from? Because I was born in Morocco. And I said, no, this subject about immigration, it's about migrants, right? It's not my business, I don't want. And she said, no, about your story, about where you were born, what you feel inside from Africa. It was more interesting, and said, why not? And I went back to my native village, small village in the middle of the mountain in Atlas in Morocco. And just my body reminded me that I have another rhythm inside. Another, it means not against, but plus, And I was like, oh yes, I just remember a lot of ceremonies, a lot of dance, a lot of music. And why not to share to the audience? Why not to share with the dancers? And I started. I brought the dancers to Morocco. We have kind of stage, don't call it stage, residency, something like this, residency. And we went to my native village to watch how it looks without electricity and without water. It was really interesting. And we just, with dancer, we start to feel the atmosphere, the ambience, the ground, something from Africa, really deep. And we start with dancer. We were observing the society, the street, and a lot of small things. I'm always observing the small things when I travel. I'm recording the sound, I'm watching the people, how they look to each other, observing the people who observing the other people walking in the street, and we just smell what's happening in Africa, what's happening in Morocco, and also this kind of rhythm. We don't think about rhythm, we just feel what happens, and I start to forget all the things that I've learned about musicology, about rhythm, about count, about attitude, about all the technical things about this. I start to, no, let's go back to the beginning. What I feel when I dance, what I feel when I just jumping, what I feel when I just put my brain, close it like this, and I just feel. It starts with this, something like the necessity, absolute, is it English, something? and it was a necessity inside my body, just told me that you don't think too much, dance. And I always say that to my dancers, all my dancers, when they start to ask me that, what do you need for? What do you want? Do you need that? I have to turn like this, or I have to turn like this, or you have to do this. Don't ask me, do it, and we talk later. That's it. Sorry for this long introduction, but it was necessary for me to say what Näss comes from.
Yes. And it's really appreciated too, because the work speaks to not only what you share, but a deeper discussion as well regarding human connection.
Yes. To me, this piece means, I get inspired with this group, this band, we call it Näss everyone. It means, I need you, les gens bohèmes, les bohémiens, ceux qui voyagent de village en village.
So people who travel from one place to another.
Yeah, and another translation?
Nomads. Nomadic.
Yeah, nomadic something, yeah, nomadic, yes. Now, it was inspiration from the Middle Age, because for to get the information, they didn't have a TV or something, and those people, they had some information, news, and they gave the news, the information to the village. Yeah, that's something like this. And they were making a joke about the power also. And the name comes from this inspiration. And the poem that they used to sing. And just for information, all the rights of this band, we call it Näss everyone, they used to be nomad with Rolling Stone of Africa. And all the rights of this band, you should listen to. And all the rights of this band, it's Martin Scorsese who bought all the rights. Yes, you should know this, and you should go to internet, put Näss everyone, and to translate all the poetry. Yeah. And the song, the meaning inside the song resemble to the hip hop for me. What they say, like for example, Public Enemy in the 80s, early 80s. Public Enemy, Näss everyone. For me, Näss everyone is hip hop from North Africa. And at the end, I just wanted to connect it to Africa. Because I was born in Morocco, I spent 7 years, then I came to France, and when you travel, when you're a migrant, sometimes you feel like you have to be more French than French. I used to speak Arabic at home, never outside. And the parents, they're always like, and I think I know because Toronto is a city with a lot of immigrants. And my parents, they were so, not rude, but straight, severe. Strict, oh yeah, more than strict. My father,
So militant.
yeah, we used to call it Saddam Hussein sometimes. To make a joke about it, because he was so strict, oh my God, with a big moustache. He's still alive, no worries. And so strict, and they don't care about anything else than school, study, with a real job. Doctor, teacher,
Lawyer.
you know.
Yeah.
It's the same job, the same parents. And I said, yeah, sure. And I was really serious. I could not think differently, you know. And at the end, dancing, I just started dancing like by coincidence, because it was free, and because it was only Saturday afternoon. Because the rest of the day, the week, I could not go. It was like school, home, school, home, school, home. It was really funny. It's a joke, but it was really interesting. It makes me like stronger, I think, some way, the other way. And I started hip hop because it was in the street, because it was free, and because it helps me a lot. It was balance between a lot of what is the name? Dépenses, except
It's like,
dépenses d'énergie.
we talked about it before.
Yeah.
My mind is gone.
Exert energy.
Exert energy, yes.
Yeah, I always need to exert a lot of energy and to create always. It was a balance
Hyperactive.
between my brain, my mind, and my body. And it was really interesting. And hip hop was so inclusive. It doesn't matter your color, it doesn't matter where you come from, it doesn't matter, because it was like the place for everybody. And also the minority also. And we were like, we felt like Black American, you know. We are French, we were born in Africa, we came to France, and we were watching TV, and like, we feel like we are American, Black American, you know. We are not, but we are feeling like, and at the end, it helps a lot about to build our personality, character, because we always goes on and better. We try to be, I say why we, because we were a lot of generation 80s, and we try to do our best, dancing our best, and at the same time it makes me, is it English? It makes me better thinking, and also just more open mind about music, about the people who dance, and also to forget about the difference. I mean, we have the same body, and we have this body language. And it was universal. That's why dancing, just a reply, but at the same time reply another question. It was the balance, and it was, I'm so lucky to have met the dance. Yeah.
Yes, thank you. And it's okay to explore the answer. I don't mind at all. We don't mind. Yeah, because this is our opportunity to get to know the artist beyond the stage, and so explore away with your answers. Thank you so much, Fouad. And to all of you, we're going to be opening up the floor in just a moment to your questions, so please have them ready. We're going to be turning to you in just a moment. And I'm wondering if we can talk about movement vocabulary. Yes? Because your research is known to investigate the many intersections of diverse dance forms. Can you talk about the movement vocabulary that we witnessed tonight in Näss, and in particular, the intersections between contemporary North African dance, electronica, and hip-hop?
Yes, as I said, I wanted to go back to the beginning of dancing, of the rhythm. And, you know, the people start to dance, they start from the beginning of the humanity. It's just new. And because of my journey dancing hip-hop, contemporary, jazz, circus, I don't care actually about technical things, dancing. It's just something really honest, about the movement. And also something dancing start with the heart, actually. We call it BPM, beat per minute. And dancing it's beat per minute, and your heart is also beat per minute. Which is, it's not coincidence. Actually, my name Fouad means in Arabic heart also. We're talking about heart, right? About something that we all have. And this movement, there is a lot of percussion, like drums. Yeah. It means we are in this planet. We all together. I mean, we're all together and we all have this, how can I say that, something in common. We are on the ground. We cannot go anywhere. We're always on the ground. And we're hitting the ground. There is many messages. For example, in Africa, there is the Zulu nation from the hip hop? Mm-hmm. They start with this kind of song, hitting the ground, means this land is mine. It was a message to the colonialism. Yeah. It was a message to the colony. This is my land. And it was in South Africa, like a century or something. And also, it's about something really natural, food. They start to dance a long time ago together with the rhythm, also to separate the grain, something for the animals and the other for the human. And it was dancing, this one. It's traditional dance from everywhere. You know, we play in Poland, for example, and the audience told me, oh, it looks like Mazurka. It's the same dance as us. Okay, why not? In UK, oh, it looks like an Irish dance sometimes. Oh, yeah. Probably even at the end. What is the answer? We all start to dance a long time ago without any technical things or techniques or disciplines or something. It came after. And I wanted to go back to something really spontaneous, from the instinct. And it doesn't matter where you come from about your background. My dancers, they come from jazz, hip hop, house dance, breaking on the floor, and now it's mixed. We have this hybrid. Actually, my job, I don't care about taking coffee. Go back to something more, as I said, honest, and with more emotions. We have to give something for you and for us about emotion, about connection, and about what's happening on the stage. We're talking about vibration. I'm talking about vibration, I'm not talking about dancing sometimes. Just vibration. If it's happened, it means that it works. If you are here listening to me with my Franglish, it means that maybe you're interested and you don't care about contemporary jazz, modern classic, blah 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 blah. That's why we are here like artists. As artists, we produce something like the thinking, les pensées. We just give you the thinking. Oh, what is doing? What is the message? Oh, wow, yeah. We need this.
Yes, thank you. I could talk to you for an hour. Oh yeah. Yeah, thank you, Fouad. Thank you so much. And we're going to move to you now for your questions. We're opening up the floor. Does anyone have any questions for Fouad this evening? Yes, hi, good evening. The question is, why did you use only male dancers, is the question.
I'm really surprised. No, it's a joke. Why, to be honest, when I start, I didn't care about male or something. And we were like 4 dancers, and the guys told me, oh, why not? We can do something only with the guys. with only dancers. And I'm really curious. And I'm always challenging myself. Maybe with 2 people, 2 dancers, maybe with 3, maybe with 10, maybe with 12, maybe. And it's not in my, the gender is not my business actually, it's not the subject, the main subject. And I said, why not? And when I start to create this show, it started to be like more virility, more virility,
Diverse.
virility, masculinity or something.
Oh.
Masculinity?
Yeah, it started to be like this. And because we were in Morocco, I said, what I observed in the street. It was really interesting. I said, I am observing the people who are observing. And then I was in the coffee and I was like, there is only male in the coffee. And there is no one, watching to us like this. They're always watching to the street. I was, wow. And the street is a male street. And it's not like this. Yeah, maybe it's like this. Probably. And I said, okay, it's a challenge. Let's go, let's do it. That's only the reason. And at the end, I worked a lot with the dancer. They are witness. They can tell you if you ask them. It was really difficult at the beginning. They say, guys, touch yourself, touch your friend, it doesn't matter with, we come from hip hop sometimes, like, well, yeah, we guys, blah, blah, blah. Come on. You can touch each other, you can touch the skin, and you can be sensitive. It's more interesting if you male and with this kind of sensitivity, it's more interesting, it's more, how can I say, more interesting for many things, but it's you. You don't play someone else, like, oh yeah, I'm a guy, blah, blah. I didn't want this. And I start to be more sensitive, yeah.
Sensitive.
And also sensual sometimes. And this is what we should be without any kind of character, or we want to play a game or something. And this piece at the end, it's not about male or female, it's about humanity. At the end, we don't know when they're jumping, we don't know if it's male or female, and when they're back, and we don't care. This is the message I want to send to you. Thank you for your question. And just one thing. One dancer, female, 5 years ago, told me, and us, why not, girls, we cannot dance this piece, we can do it, we can do the same. I have no doubt about this. What's the problem? And I don't know if I can translate what I said. I said to this girl, if you want to be at the same level as a man, maybe you don't have enough ambitions. I don't know if you understand? You don't have enough ambition if you want to be at the same level as a guy.
I get it. Yeah. That's all you want. That's a low level.
Okay, that answer I need to explore, Harvard Pride. I need another hour to explore the answer to that question.
You need to aim
And
higher.
just to finish, I created 1 month ago a new show about only women. And 10 women. Okay? That's it.
It's more ambitious now. It's 10 women, it's more ambitious now.
We're going to come back to the answer to that question. Thank you so much. Thank you for your question. Thank you, Fouad. Thank you. We're going to go back to the floor. Yes. Yeah. Oh, we're not done just yet. Any more questions, please? Yes. Hello. Welcome.
Hi. Thank you. I just have commentary and observations about your masterpiece, because I recently completed my master's in fashion. It's called Queering Muslim Masculinities, and I challenge Eurocentric aesthetics in fashion photography. And I included my South Asian Muslim aesthetics and used a person of color gaze, the queer gaze, exoticizing and the white gaze is always orientalized the minorities. So in that vein, I find your piece very much, very much evocative on many levels. First of all, the movements were very much embedded in Muslim prayer, and then also the Sufi spiritual dances, of course, the contemporary dances, and then and of course Bollywood. I'm from South Asia, so I also, take joy in that. And as well as the whole idea of, and then the dance movement was very much like an extension of my queer self, different selves talking to each other in like the queer angst and joy and bringing that all together. And it's a beautiful piece. So it spoke to me on many different levels. And yeah, it's just, and just, as a gay man, we love, I was speaking to my friend, we love dancing the queer joy, because the world we live in, and even more so now today with the current situation, is so much of sadness and anxiety and stress. But there's no question, just a comment that it's beautiful. It spoke to me on many different levels as a gay man, and I love it. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. What I can notice is, there is a lot of small message, because I was born in Morocco, and because this country is crossing.
So there's I would say like a melting pot of cultures, is what you're trying to say?
Intersections, yes. Between European culture, Mediterranean culture, African culture, Hispanic culture, Portuguese culture, and also Roman, Roman Empire, and it's a lot of, there is a lot of traditions, a lot of languages, 2 or 3 official, but a lot of dialects, and also a lot of beliefs and mystical things. People, they believe in one God, some people they believe in a lot of gods or spirits or something, and this intersection gives something strange atmosphere. And if you go there, some of you maybe they went to Morocco, you can feel this. Not in the middle of the modern city. Go in the village, go travel, and it's a really strange place. Strange. It's not bad. It's really interesting. And yeah, the inspiration comes also from, for example, the t-shirts. We say t-shirt in English? Sometimes. And the t-shirt, for me, it's like when they put the clothes on the strings, in the rooftop. And it's only the male clothes, not women. See, you cannot say something like, how do you say in English?
A bra.
Impressive.
You cannot see this. You see only something like neutral. And colors also. And there is a lot of memories in this piece. When I was a child, we used to the fruits, olive field or something. When you fruit from the tree, you can put this like this. Yeah, that's only this. Childness, really important.
Thank you so much, Fouad. Thank you. And friends, I'm getting the signal from Harbourfront that I can take one more question. Thank you. And we've been down here, so I'm going to go up on this side, either
The
here
last
or down
and the
here.
best question,
Yeah.
please.
Okay, we're gonna go on this side, please. Thank you. Hello. Yes. Hi. Welcome. Your question. Little person just sitting right behind. Oh, okay. You've already stood up. No, that's okay. You've already stood up. Harbourfront. Thank you.
Think about it.
Yes, you've already stood up. Yes, we'd love to hear your question. Thank you. And then, because I was actually also pointing to the person right behind you, Harbourfront, if you can please give me the go-ahead. Yes, they are. And then we'll take your question too, okay? All right, thank you. Yes, your question. Welcome to Harbourfront.
Thank you very much. My name is Amir. I'm from Toronto. I moved to Canada a long time ago. So it's just incredible how you put together the culture from Africa, from Morocco, into different environment and music and dance. when you were doing choreography, right? Because to use the music from back home, right? When you were giving directions, which language did you use it? Did you give it in a French, or sometimes you slip something from back home when you wanted them to repeat the movement or something? It's very interesting because sometimes I use my language from Croatia, right? Sometimes just slip in. So when you were having them to practice, how did you manage that when you want to deliver the music from Morocco to them to understand? Thank you, merci.
You're welcome. I have two answers, one very short, one a little bit longer. First, we speak all French. And the all French, I mean French with another origin or background or something. No one speaking Arabic in this team, except I. First. Second, I just guess another question. They are, you know, they are, how can I say? Yeah, they know where we can read together about music, about the space, about the relation between each other. And between those two meeting points, they have this freedom, this kind of improvisation, who is not improvisation actually, but because it's the show that we need to be honest with what we do. For example, now in Toronto, today, it wasn't the same as yesterday. Tomorrow is going to be different because of many small things, temperature, the audience, the mood. That's why they have this little space where they can do less or more movement, more bigger or smaller, or I don't know. And yeah, they know the rules. They have the how can I say the square, the cadre, the frame.
The framework.
Yeah, the framework. It's really clean, really precise, and inside they can feel free. Like us in the society, we are free, but we respect the rules.
Merci.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. Your question, please, with the structure. Yes. Can you ask again, please? Thank you for your question.
The
What
best
age
question
did you
is
start?
for you.
Best
What's your name? Ben? Thank you. Comment? Benjamin. Benjamin. In French. Benjamin. Merci. Thank you for your question. I start when you ask me, or the dancers? All of them, we start when we were teenagers. And actually, we start really late. Because if our parents wanted for us dancing at the beginning, they will put us directly to a place, conservatory or something. But not, we start a little bit late, but we learn really quickly. Because we had no choice. Thank you, Benjamin. Thank you. Benjamin.
Thank you for your question. Thank you. Thank you for your question. Appreciate you. And appreciate you all. Can we please give it up for Fouad Boussouf?
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. You're a joy. Thank you, Fouad. And thank you to Zara Bedua. I want to thank all of you as well for joining us for this evening's program. We invite you please to visit harborfrontcenter.com to learn more about this evening's work and of course to learn more about the Torque season. My name is Nicole Enika Hamilton and it's been a great pleasure to be with you this evening. Have a good night, everyone. Good night. Bye. Don't forget to come back tomorrow.
How old are your dancers now? My dancers? Yeah, between 23 to 34. Yeah. And how do they last an hour doing hip hop like that for an hour?
Because they're always training very hard.
They must.
And I'm really rude with them.
Do you have to have little spaces for them here and there to?
Yeah, there.
Quick question, are you coming to Vancouver?
No, because we're we're not invited. But
Remember me? How are you? Nice to see you.
I'm coming.
Let's go. Let's go to.
Thank you so much, Zara.
See you tomorrow. Oh, see you tomorrow. If you want to come back tomorrow, or tell them your friends.
It's so good to see you. It's been so long. I'm trying to think when
Merci beaucoup. Thank you.
Oh, probably 4
Sorry for
years.
my
I
French.
retired from the store in 2019.
French dish.
you retired. Did you? Congratulations.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Thank you. Did you say Paul? Send me your video because you film all the
I
speech.
did.
No, send me,
You
please.
want me to send it? Okay, I'll send it through our friend.
Yeah, please.
Or send me your, tell me your, how do you, you're on Instagram.
Ah, yeah, Fouad Boussouf, my name. That's it.
Fouad Boussouf.
Yeah, easy.
Okay.
Merci. You're welcome. Merci.
Merci beaucoup.
Merci. Thank you.